Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Sarah here again. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be sharing with you how do Congolese get married and how do South Africans get married, part 2. So on my previous video guys, I shared with you part 1, which is the engagement, how do Congolese get engaged and how do South Africans get engaged. So if you didn't watch my video, please go watch it. I'm going to leave it in the description down below and you'll be seeing it popping up somewhere there, so please go watch it. So in today's video part 2, it's the Lobola. So now you are ready to go back to the family to finalize everything, to call your fiance your wife. So how does it happen in these two countries, Congo and South Africa? So before going further with the video, if it's your first time watching my video, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And if you are returning to my channel, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll be very honored to welcome you in my family. Without wasting your time, let's go to the video. So how do Congolese pay Lobola and how do South Africans pay Lobola? So when it comes to getting married, paying Lobola, so this is the time where like you're ready, you're happy with the person that you've been with. Now you are ready to go back to the family to pay everything that they ask you to pay. But let me tell you, when it comes to this period of engagement and stuff like that, this is the time where a lot of people break up, because now the men have seen how much they want him to pay for him to marry you, for him to call you their wife. Now they have seen the amount, and that's the time where now they have to decide if they are ready to marry you, if they really want to pay that amount for you and stuff like that. And you will see a lot of people break up during this period because a lot of them, they are not ready to pay that amount and they're just not ready to see you their wife. And you will see the reasons why they break up with you. It's so crazy, and you'll be like, it's only for this, that's why you're breaking up with me? We've been through worse and this is nothing. Why are we breaking up? There's a lot of reasons. Not even that is the problem, it's him. Maybe he's not even ready to pay that amount to marry you. So getting married, when it's this time of engagement, I would like to say it's the time where you really have to take your time. Don't rush to marry the person. This is the time where you even have to know the person better. Like, you have to be close to the person. You have to be like, pay the person a visit, like be close to the person, get to know him better, because this is the person that you'll be spending the rest of your life with. Like, you really have to know this person. Don't just be under pressure getting married to the person because they know him in my family, we are in here, so you just have to marry me. Don't be like that. Don't marry the person because of that. Marry them because you are happy with them. Marry them because you really want to be with them. Don't marry because you were under pressure because of the family. Trust me, when you will be in your house, your family won't be there, your sisters won't be there, your friends won't be there. It's only going to be you and you alone with that person. So make sure that that is the right person you're going to marry, because it's not about the money, it's not about what they ask you on the list, it's about you spending the rest of your life with one person. So you have to be sure that that's the right person for you. So let's start first what Congolese ask and what South African ask. So the one thing that I love about this Lobola thing on both sides, South African and Congolese side, is that, guys, everything that happens, it's almost the same. Like, it's almost the same thing. The only difference is that the things that they ask in Congo and the things that they ask in South Africa. Of course, we all know that the South African Lobola is way much expensive than Congolese Lobola. That's why you see a lot of Congolese are getting married like it's nothing, because they don't ask a lot. Like, if you check Congolese things that they ask if you want to marry, the list, guys, you will be shocked. And there's some things that sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, what are you going to do with this thing? Like, why are you even asking those things? It doesn't make sense to me as a Congolese, of course. Like, it doesn't make sense, but that's what they ask because of the culture. But when you check on the South African side, they ask for a lot of things and expensive. The money, it's way expensive compared to Congo. But the good thing that I love about this generation, the parents of this time, is that they're now understanding that you are not selling your kid. Because back on the days, guys, it used to be hectic in South Africa and Congo. For you to marry a person, it was like crazy. The things that they will ask you in that list, you'll be like, what's happening? Like, I just finished school now, I just started working, like where am I gonna get all those things for me to marry your daughter? Like, it was just way too much. And that's why, like I said, a lot of people break up when after receiving the list, because the things that they ask is just way too much. And men, they ended up being scared and ended up borrowing money, getting a loan, because now they just want to get the money and get married to you. And then after getting married, you ended up being in debts. And we got married, yes, but we're not happy because we owing the bank. It's crazy. So I'm so happy about our parents of these days, because now they are understanding things and they're making things a little bit easier for men and to marry their women. So Congolese list that they ask for you if you want to marry, guys, they don't ask for a lot of money at all. So now this depends on family to family. There's no specific amount that the family will ask you, or there's an amount where everywhere they will be asking you the specific amount for you to marry a woman or something like that. So it just depends on family to family, like how the parents want you to pay, or what the parents want you to pay, stuff like that. For an example, in my family, like my dad doesn't ask a lot of money at all. Like, he doesn't ask for a lot of money. I think my dad just realized that I'm not selling my daughter, you know, giving my daughter to someone to marry. Like, she's still my daughter, she's still mine. And when it comes to money, I'm just going to give you like an estimate. It's not an exact amount. It can be more or it can be less, but it's not gonna be that more. So when it comes to Lobola money, they ask in dollars in my country. So they can ask you for, like, if it's a lot, like if it's crazy a lot, that will be like around $5,000 or something like that. But I've never heard, guys, to be honest, I've never heard that expensive. It's always like lower than that. It's always lower than that. And they don't ask for cows. Congolese, they don't ask for cows. We don't ask for cows at all. And in the list, guys, this is one thing I would like to ask. If anyone who knows a lot about this cultural Lobola things, please help me, because this is one thing, like, I always want to know and I always want to ask. What happens in the list? Why do they put uncles' clothes and aunties' clothes, stuff like that, on the list? Like, why do they put them in there? Because most of the time, if you check your uncle, you check your auntie, they don't even know you that well. Like, they don't even know your surname, nothing, what you did or where you are in life. They don't even know you that well. But when you're about to get married, they put them there in the list, like the uncle's clothes, uncle's suits, aunties, whatever. Why do they put them there? Like, why do they put them there? Please help me. Leave it in the comment down below, because I want to know. I don't understand it. Because when it comes to South African side as well, they told me even this uncle stuff and aunties, they put them on the list as well. They also ask for uncles' suits, uncles' clothes and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why they put them in there. Like, what is the reason? What is the point? Like, I just don't know, and I would love to understand and to know. So if you have an idea, please leave it on the comment down below. Like, teach me, because I really want to know. These uncles, they don't do nothing, but they are there. Like, they are there. And if they don't get those stuff, they get angry for real. Like, they really get angry. And I don't know why they get angry. If you are an uncle, please, I'm not against you. Like, I'm not against you. I just want to know. Like, I just want to know. If you are an uncle and you still want to keep on getting those stuff, at least try to be in those kids' lives. Try to be there as an uncle. We're not asking for money or whatever. We just want you to be there. Be involved, you know. Because if that day comes, then you are going to earn those things. So yeah, that's a bit of that. So in Congolese culture, they don't ask for a lot of stuff. So they only ask for like father's suits and father's shoes and mother's clothes. Like the mother's clothes, like up to down, father's clothes from up to down, and the Lobola amount of money. And they also ask for like cultural stuff like salt and fish. Yeah, they ask for fish in my country, like they do, especially in my family. They do ask for fish. I don't know why, guys. I just don't know. And the fish that they ask, it's those dry fish, smoked fish. I don't know, if you are a Congolese, you will know it. If you are not, if you are a South African, and I think you will know it. It's just those smoked fish. It's very black when you see it. So if you go to a Congolese market or something, I think you will see it. So they ask for those fish, smoked fish, salt. I don't know what they do with the salt. It's just a culture thing. We cook with it and that's it. And they also ask for pots, and yeah, those big huge pots. And lately they don't ask it anymore, especially in my family, because it just makes the house busy for no reason, because after the wedding they don't use it anymore at all. Then they only ask for like few little things, very small little things, like, and then that's it. So that's why you see a lot of Congolese, they get married like each and every day, because the Lobola money and the Lobola stuff that they ask, it's not a lot at all. Like, it's nothing, you know. That's why it's very easy for them to get married, to Lobola you or something like that. So yeah, that's a bit of that with the Congolese side. So if you want to go back to the family, now you have the list, now you're ready to go back. So what we do, you now still have to write a letter. So in that letter, you're just going to tell them that we are ready to come and pay everything that you guys ask us for. We're ready to come on this date and that date. So please let us know if you guys are ready on that date. So you will take the letter and give it to the woman, give it to me. So I will take the letter, give it to my dad, and my dad's still gonna do the same thing. If they are ready on that date, they're just gonna say, yes, thank you, we are ready, you can come with it. So on the list, like, they also ask for drinks, guys. Drinks is a must, like, it's a must. And they ask for a lot of drinks, because the same drinks that you guys are going to bring on that day, it's the same drink that they're going to serve people who are going to be invited. So yeah, drinks, it's a must, like, and they ask for a lot of it, because it's not even for the family though, it's for people who are going to come for the traditional wedding. So yeah, my family now going to reply to your letter, yes, we are ready, you can come through, and stuff like that. So the day you guys will come through, guys, so on that day, they're not going to be singing for you at the gate and stuff like that. That's only when you guys want to do the presentation. So the day you guys will come, because we know you in my family, like, you are part of the family, half part of the family. So now you're coming to pay everything. So now we're going to receive you with respect. You know, you come here to pay us the money, to pay us the stuff. So when you guys will come, most of the people on this day, they don't really make a party. Especially these days, people don't make a party on the same day. So let's say you want the party on a Saturday, family can ask you if you guys can bring the staff, come and pay Lobola on a Friday, because they want to see what you guys are going to bring. Then they will take the same stuff that you guys are going to bring and use it the following day for the party. So yeah, most of the people do that. Even in my family, we also do that. It's very rare that they do the party, they make a party the same day with the Lobola. So when you guys will come on a Friday, you come and pay Lobola. And what happens in that Lobola negotiation, guys, yo, it's so crazy. Like, it's very crazy. Sometimes I'm like, the way they discuss this thing, it's so crazy. I'm a human being, guys. Like, I'm a human being. You can't be discussing like, you ask us for 50,000, so we only have 30, so what do you think, guys? That's so crazy. Oh my god, like, please don't do that to me. No, don't discuss it like that. But it's something that you can't even ask them not to do, because it's part of the tradition, you know. They talk about it. And let's say, and most of the time, the money that they ask for Lobola, guys, I've never heard people paying that Lobola money 100% the way they ask it. Like, let's say, for example, if they ask for 30,000, then they pay exactly the 30,000. Like, personally, I know it's there. I know quite a few people paid it in full, but it's only like few percentage. It's not a lot, because a lot of people that I've heard, it's only they pay half of it, or they pay close to finish. But there's always an amount, guys. It doesn't matter in Congo, in South Africa, when it comes to this Lobola. And the good thing that I love about the Lobola negotiation, both sides, South Africa and Congo, guys, it's so similar. like it's the same thing. I can say it's the same thing. The only difference is the stuff that you guys ask and the stuff that's as we ask. That's the only difference. But the rest, the negotiation, the elders and stuff, it's the same. Like it's 100%. Okay, I can't say 100%, but it's like 95% the same. The way they ask it, the way they discuss it, the way they do things, it's the same, guys. It's the same. So yeah, the elders, but on that day it's only the elders who will come. Even on my side, it's not the men. You don't even have to be there. Like the men, most of the time the men, you can be there or you cannot, but when they are negotiating, you ask us for 5 salt, we only brought 3. The man is not really there. It's only the elders. So even on the South African side, it's the elders, and the Congolese side, it's also the elders. Until you guys are now agreed and paid everything and everything is done, guys, that day in my culture, in my country, when we done paying everything, once they shake hands, you guys are married. Like you guys are married from that day. Like it's a done deal. So in my family, we don't make it a party on the same day because they don't want to be under pressure. Families are there and they have to take stuff. They don't like to put themselves under pressure. So what we do, we always make it a day in advance or a week in advance for us to prepare that day like proper. But when it comes to Lobola, guys, the party, it's a must. Like the party, it's a must, guys, because now we are married. That the day we are married, officially married in front of the family, in front of the elders, everybody. That's the most important part of everything. Not even church, not even you wearing a white dress. Trust me, the white dress, it's only for you to finalize everything with God and, you know, wear rings and stuff like that. But the real deal, it's that one. So if you want to get married like in a very proper way as an African, that's the real deal. Like that's the serious thing. Don't just run and go do things at church and think you guys are married. You guys are not really married. Like even God will look at you like, what are you doing, my son? What are you doing, my daughter? Go finish there first, then you will go to church. Then after that, like everything is done, the following day or the dates that you guys will agree on for the party, that will be the most amazing party. The party is amazing. The way we plan it, of course you have to wear African prints. You have to wear some African tailored clothes and make it fancy. But other people, they don't really wear African prints, but I believe that if you wear African prints, tailored clothes, it just looks more culture wedding. It just looks more like traditional wedding. When it comes to a party, there's no difference because a party is a party. It doesn't matter Congolese side or South African side. Then that's the day that it's so like the true wedding, because you know. But when it comes to this Lobola thing, guys, on my family, okay, I believe it's also on the South African side or Congolese side, both sides. It's also depend if you have a kid or you don't have a kid, you know, all those type of things. They really check those areas. They really do. Even on the Congolese side, South African side, they really do. If you don't have a kid, they can't ask the same amount with someone who already got a kid. Like they just can't. It's no. So yeah, on the South African side, it's also almost the same thing, just that the thing that they ask, it's a little bit too much than the one that they ask in Congo. The money, it's way too much. Like it's just way too much compared to the one that they ask in Congo. But there are also, like I heard, there are also some families that they're trying to reduce this, you know. It's not crazy like it used to be before. Now they're trying like to balance it a bit, not going too crazy with the money side. To be honest, they don't ask for a lot of stuff. Like they just don't. The only thing that we can spend is when we have to spend for people to come and celebrate with us and stuff, you know, enjoy. That's the only way we spend a lot of money. But when it comes to Lobola, not at all. Like we just don't, guys. So yeah, guys, that's all the little thing that I wanted to share with you guys today. So please leave it on the comment down below and tell me, how do you guys celebrate your Lobola party? Like what is the procedures? What do you guys do? And what is the craziest thing that you guys ask? Even yourself, you don't understand it. Like just leave it on the comment down below, and yeah, let's enjoy and have a healthy conversation down below, because we are talking about African culture and being African, you know, it's all about that, you know. So please leave it on the comment down below, and I will see you on my next video.